Hello friends, welcome back to Amit Dhakad AI. In the last video, we saw the exception handling, how you can each try, accept, else, and finally block. So in this video, we will learn about the custom exception handling. So why do we need custom exceptions? Standard Python exceptions like value error or key error are great for raw mathematics or computer science mistakes. Okay, so they are not descriptive enough when we are writing production level system. So benefit of custom exceptions like domain clarity. If you are having working on banking apps or any other apps, so they are like if we have insufficient fund, so we cannot use the errors those provided by the Python default errors. So you can say a class called we create insufficient fund is more descriptive, like what it is means instead of throwing the value error. Okay, targeted interceptions and custom metadata. So how we can create the custom exception? Okay, so we need to create like payment declined error. So if we are creating any custom exception, for that we need to inherit the exception class. So here you can see we creating payment declined error and we are inheriting the exception. Inside that we are just not doing anything, we are passing. Okay. After that, how we can use, we are using try, print, process payment. After that, we are raising like raise, payment declined error and get return code card expired. Okay. So card expired. So after that, accept payment declined error. So it will accept this error. Okay. So what you can see, we are saying here what which error we are handling. We are handling payment declined error. So you can handle payment declined error and you can also put here exception because exception is the super class. So it will also work. But this is the good practice if you use the particular error instead of putting exception everywhere. Okay. So here you know which error we are getting, right? Payment declined error we can get. So we are adding the payment declined error. So if I run this code, so you can see payment intercepted, get the return code not to, and card expired. So this is how you can create the custom class and custom exception handling. Okay. So by implementing the constructor, we can add metadata also. So how we can add that we will see. Okay. So in the above example, you saw we just printing the message here. From that message we are passing from the when we are raising exception. So now we have insufficient fund error, we need to inherit the exception class. After that we are defining the constructor for this class. Okay, so what it is taking, it is taking balance and requested amount. So we are checking balance and we are requested amount minus balance. So we are passing here, we are calling super dot init. So what it is doing, it is calling the super class constructor. What is the super class? Exception. Okay, so attempt to withdraw requested amount with balance. Okay, so how much balance it is trying to request and how much balance it is there. So it is doing, and here it is showing requested amount. So difference it is printing here. Okay, so try, and it is raising insufficient fund error, balance 5,000. It is trying to withdraw the 6,500. Okay. So it will go inside this insufficient fund error and it will print the deficit transaction captured, and it will show the amount like what is the difference. Okay, and here it will print the message. So here you can see deficit transaction captured, deficit to cover 1,500. Okay, so the amount is, the balance is 5,000, but it is trying to the requested amount 6,500, and attempt to withdraw 6,500 with the balance of 5,000. So this is how you can get the value and using the metadata, and you can print the exact message that you want to print. So here you can see we are printing the requested amount and how much balance is there and what is the difference of this one. Okay, so this is how we create the custom error handling custom classes for error handling. So this is simple exception class. Here we are added constructor and we added moderator. So when building a clean software architecture, you often catch low-level system errors like file not found error and wrap them into the high business exception using raise from connect to the low-level cause directly to the high-level errors. Okay, so you'll understand what it means using this one. So we have next example here. We have configuration load error. Okay, so we created just simple class here, configuration load error. We are not doing any, not implemented constructor or anything. Just we are using class we created. So we have function load settings. So with open, okay, so it will open missing app config.json as a app and return app.read. If it will not there, so what it will do? It will go to the file not found error. Okay, but this is the system defined error, right? File not found error. So it will go here and change the original file not found error with the high level configuration error. So what it means, we are getting file not error, okay, but from here exit block we are raising again configuration load error, and it is sending fail to load application system properties from ERR. Okay, what is the ERR? This is the ERR. Okay, so we are using file not found error as a ERR. So when we call this one, okay, you can see we have again outside try block, and here also in the function also we have try block. So load settings, it will call this one, it will go here. So when this file not found, it will handle by this except. Okay, so it will come here inside it. So this error is handled by here, and from here we again raise the next error. What is that error? Configuration load error. So it will come here, and here it is we raised error, right? So because of that, it will go inside the except block here inside this. So it will print the many API alert error, high level error, and root cause exception trace. Okay, so this is how we can use the chaining of the exceptions. How it is chaining? We are having a try catch. After that, we are raising from here and we are handling here also. So if I run this code, so you can see it is going into printing from the last exception that we are having outside of the function here, because we don't have any print statement here. So it's just come here inside that it will raise configuration load error. So if you go here, you can see system from, and what is the root cause exception trace? File not found error. So what is root cause error? E. Okay, so that we are sending from here from ERR. Okay, so this will be captured here with the message. So these are how we can create the custom classes. Okay, so this we have real world example for e-commerce project. So if I copy this one, so this will, you can see multiple exception here. Okay, so here you can see first we have checkout exceptions. Okay, so when we are checkout doing, like we are doing payment and we buying something from e-commerce and we are going for checkout, like we are going for payment, so that time we face any errors, it will return this one. So base class for all error happenings during the order settlement. Next we have out of stock error. So like if you are trying to buy some order product that is out of stock, so for that we need to send. So what we are expecting here, product name, requested, and available. So like if some product have only 2 quantity and someone is trying to buy 3 or 5, okay, so that time it will be not available, only 2 quantities available, so it will return out of stock. So what it is asking, it is asking the product name, which is the product, and requested and available. So cannot buy requested for product name, only available in that one stock. Okay, so this message is sent to the super. Next we have account suspended error. So if some reason some account is suspended or banned, so for that it's just getting the username like which account is suspended. So here again you can see super. It is assigning self.username here and super underscore, and it will go to the checkout denied account username with that has been flagged or suspended. Right. Next we have checkout pipeline. Similarity we have taking like a stock suspended order. Inside that we have checkout function. So here you can see it is inside this function. It is doing comparison. So like we have username and self-suspended users. So first it will check the user that going for checkout. It is inside the suspended user list or not. If it is present, then it will raise the error from suspended user error. Okay, with the username. Next we have current stock, self stock item, and it will check here like quantity greater than current stock. The quantity like current stock is 2, quantity is 5. So quantity is greater than 2. So it will throw out of stock error. So you can see here we are raising which error, account suspend error. Here we are raising out of stock error. After that, if it will not go inside, then set.stock item, we will do the quantity minus and we return the checkout successful for username, quantity and item first. Next we have API checkout gateway. So here it will go for pipeline.checkout here and it will return 200. Okay. Otherwise, when we are returning from here, like we raised a account suspended error, so it will come here and it will accept. It will come to the this accept because this is for out of the stock error. So for one try block, we can use multiple accept. Here you can see we have 1, 2, and 3. You can add more also, but this is the coding practice. Like you only use that like which error it can be throw. So we know like we can it is throwing account suspended from here and out of stock. So we need to handle only these two. And the third one we are adding like some other exceptions unexpected happened here. Instead of these two, then it will go inside there. Like we are not handling here divide by zero, file not found, type error. We are not handling because these will not come here, right? Because we are not doing any DPC and we are not trying to open any file here. So it will come here and it will status for not free forbidden error. Okay. And when it will throw out of stock, then it will come here and it will go inside this logic and return 4 not 9 and conflicts error and item dot product name requested dot and available item. Okay. So it will return the data like what is the requested and what is the available. So this is how you can create the custom class and how you can handle the properly those classes. Okay, so first these created some custom classes except for exception classes, and we are doing checkout pipeline and API gateway. After that it will go. So you can see we are calling 3 requested flagged account, like this is flagged, we are pipeline, and if I run this one, so you can see checkout denied, account scammer check has been flagged or suspended, conflict error, cannot buy 3 of IP only 1 in stock. Okay, so here next is the status 200. Okay, message order success. So this is how you can handle the real world production level exception handling. So please like, subscribe and share. If you have any question, ask in the comment section. Please click on bell notification icon for more updates. Thank you.